Guys, today and yesterday we got some amazing teasers by Treyarch's Facebook page giving us huge hints to what might just be DLC 4. But before we jump ahead, let's start at their very first clues. So we got 4 letters posted by Treyarch, and every one of them is all written by Richtofen, Takeo, Dempsey, and Nikolai, the original cast. And the reason why this is so huge is because David Vonderhaar asked months ago for feedback from the community on how they wanted zombies to continue back during Mob of the Dead before Buried, which if you guys want to see news on that will be in the description. But everyone wanted the new crew to come back and the new cast to be killed off. Now what Treyarch did with Buried is that when you do the Easter egg on Richtofen's side, you see that in the future all the characters are dead and the storyline cuts off from there depending on which side you do. Richtofen controls Samuel's body, or if you do Max's, he takes control of the zombies and wants to destroy the earth. So after this point, that remains a huge mystery as to what will happen next. So with Buried, Treyarch did exactly what the community wanted and in some way killed off the new crew, and now in DLC 4 with these hints, it's highly suggested that you'll be going back with the old crew, and in a second you guys will know why. So the first letter was released chronologically dating September 22nd, 1917, with possibly Maxis talking about Richtofen, which I'll explain after. So when we began the site evacuation, our group could not have predicted the dark path down which our work would lead us. The doctor remains adamant and optimistic that the potential applications for the newfound element are worth the associated risks. I can concur with this sentiment, but feel increasingly anxious as to what changes I am seeing in my old friend. So the doctor is referring to Richtofen as he was a German doctor, and an old friend highly hints at Maxis from their relationship, and it hints that Richtofen is becoming more and more insane to what he is known as today. So this was back in 1917 where they supposedly just found the soon-to-be named Element 115, but let's go ahead and take a look at the next letter. This letter is dated at October 6, 1917, and this is in fact by Takeo, and you'll know why in a second. The Emperor grows concerned that the barbarians' drive for the mechanization may soon yield weapons more deadly than anything the world has ever known. I am honored to act as a trusted agent and will ensure that any such weapons are secured for the benefit of Japan. So that is definitely Takeo, and again, that was dated back in 1917 during World War I, where the element 115 was first discovered, so this could possibly be more of the old characters' backgrounds on how they came to be agents trying to stop the development of the zombies and the weapons. And even in the letter, it said that the Emperor was concerned over weapons that may become deadly more than anything that the world has ever known, which is referring to the zombies made by the element 115. So the next letter is by Dempsey, dated back on November 19th, 1917, and it says, "It seems beyond a doubt that Fritz is up to no good. Air reconnaissance suggests prototype armored weaponry is being tested in northern France. Scuttlebutt reads like the ramblings of a madman, strange lights in the sky, a mysterious plague, even giant metal men. I'll be at the site within a week to learn the truth with my own eyes." So this was a huge hint right here, and this is in fact Dempsey, because everyone knows that he's an American, and back in World War I, Fritz was a term used by the Allies to talk about the Germans. So he's referring to Richtofen and Maxis, and scuttlebutt, for those wondering, was a military term meaning rumor has it. And here's the biggest thing: prototype armored weaponry. Possibly the development of the new weapons with the Element 115, and a huge hint to the next DLC location that many people have already thought of: France, Le Tombeau. No, not Atlantis, as some people have suggested. Sorry for those who have been rooting for it, but the next map will be going back before Nachtstirntoten, even before Mob of the Dead that was set in 1933, but now France in 1917 during World War I, possibly where the old crew will meet up for the first time, as this journal also states Dempsey being an agent getting sent to France. Now let that sink in for a bit while I read the final note by Nikolai. December 10th, 1917. It appears my current exile from the motherland may prove fortuitous. I've received orders to undertake a vital mission in northern France. Reports from this area suggest the Kaiser's war machine may be gearing up to unleash something unlike anything we have ever seen before. So, as you guys can see, Nikolai is not an alcoholic during this time, and his writing is completely legible, and he might have been a high-ranking Russian officer, and now all these letters are the old crew origins. So during this time, Richtofen was not able to operate on Nikolai to make him like the alcoholic he was back in Road at War or at Black Ops 1. So now with all of these huge hints, we can conclude that the DLC 4 map will be set in France in 1917 during World War I, before all the characters were captured and operated on. So this will show how all the characters met, came together, and how Richtofen captured them. So they were all affiliated with their country's military and were sent to France to stop the development of the weapons. So we'll get to also see some of the different weapons, such as the Mauser pistol hint given out by Treyarch a couple of days ago, an MP40 prototype, and a new wonder weapon. So this was some really exciting news, and I'm sure all of you guys have your own theories about this, so go right ahead and post them down in the comment section below on how you think France will be and what you think will happen. So this is really exciting again with the new characters coming back. So I suspect the trailer for this coming out sometime this month in August, and the actual map app coming out near the end of the month. So it took a lot of time and effort to make this video, guys, so I would definitely appreciate it if you could pack a punch the like button or slap the like button. It would be really awesome, and don't forget to comment below on your thoughts and theories. So I'll catch you guys later. Peace.